You know, I've been a personal trainer and fitness professional for about 20 years now, and I've trained literally thousands of people. But what always amazes me is that they all have the same obsession, their weight. They all feel like a notch on a scale can define their self-worth, and that's just not true.
While some rock stars look like they were born with their hot bodies, almost all of them have to work at it. Just ask this woman.
I'm looking at your soul, and I'm looking at what you want, and we're going to work it out.
What celebrity trainer Kacy Duke really likes to look at is her address book. It includes some of the biggest stars in the world, like Denzel Washington and Julianne Moore. But she doesn't just strengthen their bodies.
Feeling I'm killing you here.
She works out their minds and souls as well.
That's a good one. My philosophy is the balancing of the three elements of self, the emotional, the spiritual, and the physical. And when you have those in balance, it just works.
Her holy trinity of fitness even got Lenny Kravitz to bring his rock body her way.
I know how to chisel a body, and he was looking for even more, and that's, cardiovascular endurance, that's agility training. Lenny Kravitz once said, he says, Kacy, you make a body look pretty. You do some Michelangelo, Can I say that on TV?
Kacy's also sculpted Mary J. Blige, Eve, and she's even remodeled R&B couch potato Maxwell.
I gotta get to know you. Maxwell actually never really trained before. So his body was like this mold of clay. And he really was amazing to work with because he absorbed everything.
That's the kind of attention Kacy expects, especially from celebs who claim to be in it for the long haul.
A lot of my rockers want to be like the Stones when they're 60 years old, so better start now, people.
And when you're working out with Kacy, it all starts with perfect pecs.
When Lenny said you do that Michelangelo stuff, this is the one he was actually talking about. And we're going to be cutting underneath the chest to get that nice line. Here you go. Bring it down. And bring it up. Now, you can see right there, right underneath the TD. This exercise is going to be for the abs. Bring the arms over the head, nice and slow. In, lift up, bring it down, and bring it back. How cool is that? We're not going to stop there. We're going to make this even more intense by adding rotate, 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 rotate. Because if you want to have abs like Lenny Kravitz and Maxwell, you got to work a little bit. Go. In, rotate, 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 lift. In, rotate, 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 and back. In. There you have it. Great workout for the abs. Hope you enjoy it.
So my ladies!
So this next exercise is really a great exercise for the ladies. I have done it with Mary J. Blige and with Eve, and it's a really great lower body exercise. So here's the setup. You want to come out to a flat back, booty out, into like a squat position. Now she's going to take her right leg she's starting with, and you're going to bring it up and push it back. She's extending through the heel. It's a really easy exercise, and it's great to define the leg and the buttocks. Beautiful. Now, we did the buttocks, the hamstring, and the quads. This is a great exercise for the outer thigh, but it also works the inner thigh, okay? Now, take the leg out. Now, knee up, and take it down. Knee up, working the quad, working it here, working the hamstring, shaping the buttocks. You can notice she has a great figure. Show them your ass!
There's times that I'm always thanking Denzel Washington. We've done several movies together, and he really was it was wonderful for him to trust a woman with his body. And I always say that he really helped my career a lot. 2 movies at one time, actually, and I think one was The Bone Collector, where he was playing, I think, a paraplegic, and we couldn't do anything that was too bulky on the upper body, but we work on another movie that he needed to be. I think it might have been Hurricane at the same time. I think those were 2 of those. And we have worked the legs. So he does everything from, he's very strong, push-ups, and does great strength training. And, it's not about bulking him up, because he has a great lean chisel body when he wants to. And he's not looking to look like a bodybuilder, you know. You can remember him in Hurricane. He was so chiseled and so lean, and the boxing trainer that he had was great. And you know, but he was strong, and I was feeling so proud because I know I helped him get that strong. Julianne Moore, she's amazing. She inspires me. I wonder, someone say, who's training who here? Because we both, it's such a fair exchange of energy, because she's a mom, and so am I, and she's a real person. She's, you know, she's really a hands-on mom. She's a great actress, but she really lives her life. You know, she's 3 times a week in the gym, and if she can only make it 2 times a week, she's only going to be there 2 times a week. If she has a busy shooting schedule, she can come 1 time. She says, "Oh God, I'm free tomorrow. I gotta, you know, I'm going to be there." And it's wonderful. It's been amazing, you know, to watch someone, a real movie stars, that they really have a life. The work that they do is their work, but they live their lives.
As in years past, millions of Americans have made losing weight their New Year's resolution. So how can you develop a plan you actually stick with? Dr. Sean Kenneth has the story.
Every January, millions of people start an exercise routine only to stop by February. So how can you make this year different? We asked celebrity fitness trainer Kacy Duke, who's worked with stars like Denzel Washington, Julianne Moore, and Lenny Kravitz. Her first tip, just don't show up to the gym. Make sure you have a solid plan.
That you must take time to write things down and say, this is what I'm going to do.
And no matter what the plan is, occasionally mix it up. Don't get bored with the same routine.
I take fencing classes, or I'll take something else, or, you know, a boxing class, something to mix things up, to keep the body guessing, to let the body know, I'm alive, I'm here, and you better be ready for what I'm going to throw at you.
Let's face it, most of us just don't want to exercise. It's not easy. It's hard. And that's why it's important to find ways to stay motivated.
So you may have a day that you don't want to work out. Now, what are you going to do? You're going to call a friend and say, you know what, how about working out with me? You know, take a buddy along.
Also, exercise is more than just pumping iron at the gym. It can be done almost anywhere.
You have videotapes, you have walking in the park, you have taking the stairs instead of the elevator. The physical, it will happen.
And finally, enjoy the journey. Exercise is more than just trying to look good.
Don't keep your eye on the Emerald City that you don't enjoy the yellow brick road. That's the key, is that you have to just enjoy the journey. Don't look just for the results.
All you need is a walk and a dream, right?